So what I want you to do is first talk about what cystic fibrosis is, short version, and number two, how you got involved with training people with this condition, and then if you don't mind, would you talk about the research you did, and then we'll come to a part. We'll discuss more. Go.
So yeah, so cystic fibrosis is an autosomal recessive genetic disease that you get. Each person has what we call the CFTR, cystic fibrosis transmembrane conductance regulator gene in our body. And what happens is this gene gets mutated, and when it builds a protein, the CFTR protein, which is an ion channel within tissue, it gets mutated, it changes, and the severity changes. So CF is rare, and you get a copy. If one parent has it, so I could have it, and my partner could have it, and we could pass it on to our kid who could have CF. And what that does is, it's a multi-system disease where it affects multiple organs. Everyone's different, so it's case by case. Some people have some lung complications, pancreatic complications, and then there's liver and diabetic issues and stuff, depending on who you talk about. And then we're starting to see now it's affecting skeletal tissue, and the nerves and everything around it. And that's, CF in a nutshell right there.
And the most common, from my weak understanding, one of the most common things is the lung and the coughing, right?
Yeah. So what happens is mucus gets built up in the lungs, and it will attract bacteria. And usually we cough up mucus, we cough up the bacteria, get it out of our system. Where that usually stays with CF, and then there's some inflammatory responses, scarring of the lungs start to happen, and that's where decreases in lung function start to occur and stuff like that.
And you've told me that some people literally cough for up like 2 hours a day, right?
Yeah. And CF is like every day that you're doing something to treat your disease in a sense. Some people have to take. I've had clients I've had to take 40 pills a day. They're doing 2 to 3 respiratory treatments a day. It's a very time-consuming daily thing they have to do just to survive, to take another breath. This is what's so impactful. And trying to find a system for training, we all already sometimes have crunched at times to do workouts. And CF, just add another 3 hours of work to your daily activities, and you're not necessarily going to want to work out as hard and stuff like that.